viewers. My name is Oluwatimishi, and we are live here on Ama TV. I'll bring to you the latest updates and news concerning the ongoing competition, which is the second edition of the All-Star GET Cup, which is proudly sponsored by our own Honorable Dr. Aro Moshood Abiodun. With me here is my colleague, Mr. Uche Martins.
Yes, good evening, viewers. I still remain yours, Uche Martins. You're welcome to the program.
So I think we need to get a breakdown of the matches so far and the fixtures, the scores, and the breakdown in general of the matches so far.
Yes, Tumiche, when we look at this competition, the competition is is going more tense than what we expected.
Yeah.
It's the first match they won, and the tension is high. The propensity of the players is very high, and I think this time around, the second edition is going to go far higher than what we saw in the first edition. Now, bringing you results from the Group A. That is at the Ijede Center, where All Stars Ijede, where we have our own Honorable Dr. Aro, where he played. They played with All Explorers All Star, and it was a goalless draw. Okay. So that is to say, Ijede All Stars 0, Explorers All Stars 0. Now, the second match on that same day in Group A, still at the same center, Ijede Center, was between Igbe All Stars and Elegbe All Stars. Igbe All Stars lost to Elegbe by 4-1. That is for breakdown on the first day match they won at Elegbe Ejede Center. Now going to Group B. In Group B, we have 4 teams. We have Igbo All Stars, Be Happy All Stars, Igbalu All Stars, and Oke Eletu All Stars. Starting the match for that day was Igbogo versus Be Happy All Stars. Oh, it was a cracker. You know what happened? Igbogo All Stars defeated the Be Happy All Stars by 4-0. And fortunately and unfortunately, in these first Group A matches, we've seen 3 different hat-tricks from 3 different centers. That is why I say this time around it's going to be a big cracker. Now, the second match for that day in Group B was between Igbalu All Stars and Oke Eletu All Stars. Fortunately, this time around, Igbalu lost to Oke Eletu by 3-1. Eletu won 3-1. Now to the Group C. In Group C, that is at Igbogo Center, where we have Macbeth All Stars, Ofile All Stars, Tira All Stars, Emota All Stars. The first match was between Macbeth All Stars and Ofile All Stars, and it all ended in a 2-2 draw. The second match for the day was between Tira All Stars and Emota All Stars, another cracker. Emota won Tira by 4-0. Now, are you laughing? And so that's why I said this time around, this competition is going to be, So for the Group D, which is at Elepe, we had 4 different All-Star groups. We have Alabiamo All-Stars, Nwande Number, Igbogo All-Stars, Otubua All-Stars, and Accord All-Stars. The first match was between Alabiamo All-Stars and Nwande Number All-Stars. They all played 1-1 draw. And the second match for the day at Group D at Elepe Center was between Otubua All-Stars and Accord All-Stars. What happened? It was a 3-0 who won. Accord All-Stars won Otubua All-Stars. So that is just a breakdown for now. And looking at the score so far, I think the propensity of this second edition is going to be far higher than the first. What do you think about that?
You know, the first edition is just like a starter. It's a new thing.
Like an eye-opener.
Yes. So this second edition is more like a more experienced, a more open compared to the last edition. You know, the first edition, everybody is still new to the system.
Okay.
But now there is more experience based on the players.
And more preparation.
Yes, and more people. I know there are additional teams now.
Okay.
So this tension
will be very, very high. Yes. Because I remember in the first edition, which was last season, it was 16 teams. But this time around 20 teams. And apart from that, the last edition, I remember that the Honorable never mentioned the price tag. at the
Yes,
beginning. It was
yes,
towards the
never.
semi-final stages.
Yes,
He now mentioned the price. But fortunately, I think of the thing that would have propelled this game going as tense as it is because on the draw day, I remember that the honorable mentioned the
the
price tag, and it's a wow,
oh,
far, far, far bigger than what they had at the first
first,
edition.
yes,
You know that the winner goes home with over £1 million,
yes, yes,
apart from the jerseys that was given
yes,
to them.
yes,
Well, I think that's it's what is really pushing everybody wants to win.
yes,
All team want
yes,
to. No one want to go
loads,
behind
yes,
below the table. So well, now we're starting. Today we're going to have a guest, and our guest is going to be a special guest tonight. And who do we talk about? We'll talk about a well-known referee in Ikorodu, not only in Ikorodu, in NPFL. And before we bring him on studio, please let's go for a commercial
commercial
break.
break.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Welcome back, viewers. With us here is our guest, the referee from NPFL, from Ikorodu Referee Society, Mr. Jokogbola Mubarak Olansile. Welcome, sir,
Thank
and
you.
we are honored to have you here.
Senior. My name is Jokogbola Mubarak, actually. I'm a Premier League referee from Ikorodu Football Referee Society. I'm happy to be here this evening.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Jokogbola. Thank you for honoring us. Now you said you're an MPFL referee. Can you just give us a little about your profile so far, how far you've gone, how you started, just a little,
Okay.
and how far you've gone?
Okay, yeah. I was a grade one referee in the year 2018. So from there, I was officiating the amateur league, which is our NLU.
NLO, okay.
So after then, promoted to National League. No, National League.
Okay.
Yeah, National League. Then from National League, I was opportune to attend the FIFA MA course. That was the year 2024. Then after then, I was promoted to the NPFL League. I'm currently officiating there.
Wow, that's a good profile. I pray the grace you will go further than this.
Amen.
I will go further than this. Now, looking at the competition so far, it's the first one. It was last season. This season, the way we look at it is like it's becoming more tense. So, what have you got to say about that? Looking at the competition, and considering the fact that the people playing are all stars, ages above 40. So, what have you got to say?
Okay. Firstly, we have to appreciate the sponsor of the competition. This is the second edition, right? But for the we have played just
The first
first
week
week.
match, yeah.
Yeah. Looking at the intensity of the matches, you see football. Football generally is a game of emotion. Football is a game of contact, and when we look at it, even without any prize money, and this competition now is a free age. I mean, above 40,
Above 40,
meaning
all stars.
meaning all stars, meaning people playing the competition are people
Past
that
professional,
yes,
played in all.
and we can see they are not depending on this competition to feed.
Okay.
So let's take that aside. Then we look at football, even without any prize money. You know, the way we play, even your normal sets we play. Now talk about there's something to it.
Yes.
Probably the money is the token, but let's talk about the achievements you bring to your society because it is zone, not
Of
just
course, yes. It's a
so just
zonal thing.
what you achieve, the medals, the grand finale, people guests coming in. So let's from there, you know you cannot just underrate the competition. So it's a good one.
Okay, now you said it's not something we can underrate. Now, if we look at the message behind this All Star, say unity, because at the first edition, it's the purpose was to preach unity, and we were able to achieve that. Now, looking at this second edition, it's like because when I went through the caution
Okay.
that we've recorded so far at the first matches played in all the centers, the cautions are so much. So, don't you think something it's going beyond what we think we want to preach? Because the way I look at it, it's like everybody wants to win the trophy, everybody wants to get the prize tag, and everybody wants to be the champion. So in a situation like this, how do referees come in to curb this situation?
Okay. As we all know, the competition is at group 40.
40, yeah.
So it is very important to use the caution, if needed, to try and control the matches. And when you highlighted the week one, numbers of goals are kind of huge.
Very, very.
So what do
Very,
you
very.
expect? So
Very,
people
very.
are playing more than you expect them to play.
Mm.
So they have to be more cautious. If it warrants, the referees should use their yellow card. Or not.
Okay. Now, you said referee should use the yellow card. Now, apart from the fact that using yellow card, we don't just, as a referee, don't just say because of the intensity of the match, just using card, maybe to calm them down. Now, can you just throw to us some rules or that warrant, one giving cards or cautioning and bringing tempos down like this?
Okay. Firstly, you see, referee's guideline, our laws of the game, our own Bible, our own Quran. There's always an amendment every year.
Okay.
So this new season now we have about the rules are we have 17 laws, 17 laws of the game. Out of that 17, 8 laws were changed, were amended.
Out of the 17,
Yes,
8 were amended.
yes.
Wow.
And the one that people are more particular about is this our 8 seconds. The goalkeeper holding on to the ball for 8 seconds,
seconds
for a
and
corner
corner
kick.
kick, okay.
Because I think the football body now understand that we are not playing much more time. So they want the game to flow. So one of the reasons why the game will not probably goalkeeper trying to head on to the ball,
And
then
waste the time.
yes, but now it has kind of improved. So with 8 seconds, first one corner kick, then if you persist as a goalkeeper, the laws are warrant us to
get the
caution.
card.
Yes,
Okay, that's
caution.
one of it.
Yes,
So
caution.
I hope we have viewers that we are all listening. So when you see a referee just show a yellow card warning a goalkeeper, it means there would have been a time limit of 8 seconds. So there should be no complaint because it's part of the rules
Yeah,
now.
but not the first one. Not the first one.
Not the
Assist.
first. When it passes
Yeah,
that
more
way,
than one.
more than once,
Then
then a
you
card
can
will be issued. So these are some of the things that warrant giving out cards. So that's why we have some of the caution so much. So
Secondly, the most important thing is, I think, dissent. Dissent is also a cautionable offense. Dissent is also in a two-way. We have one dissent by word. Probably the referee, you are not okay with the referee decision, and by word or by action, after the whistle, your gesture. Sure, you understand?
also warrant a card.
Yes,
Wow.
yes. For
Wow.
dissent, that will be dissent by action.
December action. Viewers, hope you're listening. So it means for every action taken by referee, we should be very, very cautious.
Yes, of
Not
our
to
reactions.
of our reaction. So we don't get carded for that.
Okay, so I want to ask, in this case where we have older people playing, they might not be familiar with the new rules and
Of
all.
course, of
So
course.
how do you, the referees, try to like put it out there to these people to make them understand? Because all these old men, they would stand on, they can be so adamant and say, you cannot tell me what I know.
Of
I've known
course.
these rules
Of
for
course,
years.
not this rule. I've played football.
you-
Yes,
and
when were you when
then
we're playing there? Not knowing as rules are changed. Yeah.
No, see, they will
Of
start
course.
saying all this kind of stuff. So in that case, in such situation, how do you handle such situation?
Okay. There's something we call game management.
Okay.
As a referee, you see the new rules now. Before the competition, I think on the draws, there's a lecture on that to the probably coach or officials of the team.
Okay.
So who knows? Probably they did not get the message to the team. So as a referee, of course, because of the age, and you have to manage some things. You don't have to just show your yellow card, show your card, show you understand. But you also have a limit to that game management,
Okay.
just to for safety reason.
Yes.
So
Now, looking at that, that was the main reason we brought you up here because after you now we will start bringing in coaches and dignitaries. So we want you to throw little more light to some of these rules, especially the key ones that they can easily go contrary to. So just throw little light to them, just maybe two, three of it, so that they will hear us and it will not be it's never a rule, it's not this. Throw it out to them so they will know that these are some things you do that you don't know that warrant card. Just throw it out to them.
okay. Firstly, I think we should go for penalty area incident,
Okay.
which is handball.
Okay.
I think that one is very important. You see, for attacker, there's what we call accidental handball.
Okay.
You see that is accidental handball. It's a attacker handball concept, meaning that as a football player, as an attacker, you want to score. So the ball mistakenly accidental touches your hand, fine, it is acceptable. But you cannot score directly from that action. Mistakenly touch your hand and you score.
Like that.
No, no.
It will not be counted.
It will not be counted.
Okay.
But accidental handball, mistakenly touch your hand, you pass to your teammates
Okay.
before your teammates score,
Score is allowed.
allowed. Or after that accidental handball, you dribble one, two player, then
And
score.
is allowed.
Is allowed.
Okay. Okay.
So, but when you see that in football,
You
of
say-
course, players will contest for that
Foul.
handball, but it is accidental.
Accidental handball.
Then we have for defenders too,
Okay.
which it is more. I think for defenders, there's one thing generally. The laws have been changed quite a number of times now, but people don't understand the logic. When the ball hits any player from this side, we always shout handball, but it has changed now below the armpit. Look at my hand now. After your sleeve, down.
That's what will count as handball.
Handball.
So if ball touches this place, it's not handball.
No.
But as a player, if I know ball is coming this way, I can use my hand to this place
Okay.
to either control it or shift it or do something with it.
Okay.
And it will not be counted.
Yeah.
It will not be counted except if it goes below the knee.
Yes.
Okay.
So that is very simple. You see, there's something we call sorry, I think you have to react to the ball. When you see a ball coming, you have to react. Probably by dodging, by some players, they will handle the ball with their hand. So when you are blocking with this, since when we are playing during the playing time, we did not count this.
Okay.
Then why are we now counting it when it is towards goal?
Towards goal.
Yeah.
Okay. So even as much as when playing is not counted, if it goes towards goal, it's also it
Also,
will also be
yes.
counted. Okay. Or any other one that may bring confusion because we are dealing with people that have played ball in time past and
Yes,
some
yes.
of them are not conversant with new
The new
rules.
laws of
So
the
what
game, yes.
about this offside tactic? Because I think that is what is like bringing more problems. No, it's offside, it's not offside. So can you throw little light into that?
Okay, to that side, I think there is one particular thing that players don't understand.
Okay.
The active players, not to now talk of this
Our old
older age.
elder that have played in the time
You
past
see, for you to judge an offside position, the player must be after the second last opponent, which may be either the last defender or the goalkeeper.
Okay.
If the goalkeeper is having someone behind him.
Okay.
So there's this thing about offside we don't really get. You see, the laws of the game stated that before the kick, before the kick.
Before the kick.
Meaning that a player, we have some fast player that will wait for his player to
To
kick
kick before making the
before,
move.
yes, yes. If the player have already kicked before moving,
Then
it's an onside, not outside position.
onside.
Yes,
Yes. Kick before movement.
yes, yes.
Onside.
Yes, onside.
But movement before kick is
No,
offside.
yes, offside.
Okay.
But most of the defenders don't really know this particular incident I just told you. Before the kick is there offside, but after the kick
Is not offside.
it's not an offside position.
Okay. So what defenders should watch now is the time the person takes the kick.
Yes.
So they should checkmate the person on the line that wants to make the move. So once the kick is made, any other thing is no
Yes,
offside.
yes.
Okay, viewers, I want to believe you are getting that. You get that. And with this now, I think we will need to go on a commercial break. And when we come back, we're going to ask him more questions. So if you have questions, please send it to us. As you all know, our own referee is here and he will throw more light to it. Thank you as we go on commercial break. Thank you very much.
Welcome back, viewers. I hope we've been enjoying the program so far. It has been very entertaining, interesting, and eye-opening because we are getting to learn new things and new amendments for the rules. So yeah, continuing, we'll be asking questions from our referee, Mr. Jokogbola Mubarak Olansile. So we'll be asking him for more light that he
Throw
would
more
like
light
to
into
shed
it.
on some issues and some confusing matters that could lead to conflict whatsoever on in the matches. So, Sarah.
Okay. Thank you. And according to what she said, I think we need to talk about team captain.
Okay.
Yeah, because most of them don't know their duties on the field.
Okay.
So not just for you to keep complaining this I'm a captain. Fine, the rules state that a team must have a captain, which we indicate by
The handband.
the handband.
Okay.
Yeah, and the rules do not state there that you have to keep correcting, you have to correct the referee, this and that. No, 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 no. Your duty mainly is
To manage your players.
to manage. Yeah, yeah. Your what do you call? You have this. Let me read it. Each team have a captain on the field of play who wears an identifying armband, which we all know that. And the team captain has no special status or privilege,
No special status
or privilege,
Okay.
but has a degree of responsibility for the behavior of the team.
Okay. Okay.
So you as a captain do not mean you are not when you
You are above the law.
yes,
Something
yes,
like that.
yes. No, no, no. Probably we all see what they take captain probably for the toss of coin or to address some issues.
Now call on the captain, the two captains if
Yes,
possible.
because we are here to play football. We don't have to when you do something that when you make a foul, we have to caution. We don't have to call your captain for that.
Of course.
So, as a team captain, there is a manner which you can address the referee, even when you are wearing your
band.
captain band. Yeah. So I think we should work more on that because most players, any little contact. I'm the captain. I have the right to talk. I have this. I have that. No, 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 no. You don't have the right to just keep talking. We are human. Sure, you understand. So
Yes,
that is
I think in the last edition I witnessed something like that. I think it was at I was at Elepe Center. It was between this All Stars tournament also. I think something happened and the referee cautioned a player. So the team captain ran towards the referee and started complaining, and they tried also try cautioning him with words. But notice that the guy was like a little bit high because he's the captain, and the referee brought out the card, almost showing him. And I said, "Yeah, show it to me. Don't I have the right to complain? Don't I have it?" things like that. I think it depends on the manner of approach
Of course.
captain comes to the referee. If you come in a well respectable manner, I see no reason why referee will now want to also caution you.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So you are the team captain does not give you right or privilege to say all sorts of things against referee. They know the rules.
Yes.
They are there to control the match. So that is it. So based on that, I think our captains should please be very, very careful, especially in the way and manner they approach our referees.
And
Regardless, not thinking because they have the ban on them, so they have every right to do and undo.
Aside the fact of football and referee player, as humans, based on humanity, we should just know that respect is reciprocal.
Of course, of
So
course.
you should not be. There should not be. I am this. I'm older than you. I'm this and that. There are rules to the game.
Yeah.
So and the rules must be followed. So there's no case of age something. Even though we need to respect them.
Of course, of
and I
course.
feel these referees they really try their best in respecting.
Of
So I
course,
feel
because-
they should also give that amount of respect to the referees,
also.
not only the referees, to the officials generally. So to have a peaceful and amicable match. So yeah, thank you so far. Thank you so much for honoring our invitation. Thank you for the lecture because I'll see it as a lecture because I know that many people,
also an
many people,
eye-opener.
yeah, an eye opener because many people have learned a lot now
Okay.
and there will not be some kind of confusion and saying be rules that's immorality.
Of course,
So
things
there,
like
there
that.
are amendments as we all know now. So thank you so much, viewers, for staying with us. Thank you. So do you have any other
Yes, I think they should be because
Yeah.
I was told that Honorable Dr. Aromo should have been for this second edition, though it did not happen in the first edition, but this second edition, he gave the referees 32 pieces of referees jersey. That's two sets, 16, 16. So, what do you think about
That's
that? What have
great.
you got to say?
I think that is a welcoming idea from the sponsor.
A big plus.
Yes, yes.
to him.
We referees, we really appreciate that
Of
because
course.
hardly will you see competition whereby the sponsor will be branding the referees also.
Of course.
But it's happening now, and we are we very much appreciate that. And lastly, this we just have to this we are all human,
Of course.
so we just have to be very careful the way we um, talk back and react to incidents because
Yes.
we referees are also human. We are bound to make mistakes.
Of
Yeah.
course.
So without VAR, without communication gadgets, we are still trying our best. So I
Yes.
think we should just keep on trying. From our referee, from the officiating team, we are trying our best to always give the best of officiating. So I think we'll work more on that, and to the previous edition, we will be of more of advanced officiating now.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. Yes, I think with this we'll bring the program to a close. Special thank you to the sponsor, own Honorable Dr. Aro Shu Abiodu, who gave us the privilege to come on set on AMA TV. You're welcome. And special thank you also to the LOC. They've done so much, especially in organizing a great competition like this. I say kudos to them and to all the teams. We say thank you very much. And all our viewers, thank you very much. We'll see you same time next week.
And yes, please don't forget to like, follow, and share on different platforms. Thank you so
On our
much
Facebook and Instagram.
as
Thank
you
you.
actively participate.
Thank you. Good night.